If you're a woman over 50, just like me, you're probably fiercely independent. We don't need anybody's help. But did you know there's a simple 30-second test that can predict just how independent you're going to be as you age? Today, we're going to do that test together. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, this test requires no equipment. It's no effort at all. I'm going to show you how to do it, but this test actually is an incredible predictor about your strength and longevity, something that as women over 50 really need to pay attention to. So you're going to need a sturdy chair. You don't want to use a plastic chair or a flimsy chair that might topple. Mine hasn't got arms, so I don't run the risk of cheating. This is how we're going to do it. First of all, take a seat. Make sure that you're not all the way back. We're going to be firmly seated. Plant your feet firmly on the ground, shoulders back, sit tall, chest up, cross your arms, and then when you're ready, we're going to stand straight up and we're going to sit down with control. What we don't want to do is get up here and then just kind of slump down, which we tend to do, right? That would be the action. So that's the test. But here's the thing. We're going to set a timer for 30 seconds and we're going to see how many times we can sit to rise with that motion in those 30 seconds. Now, it's important to remember that this is a power test, not a speed test. So when I say go, we are going to go for 30 seconds together. We're going to see how many reps we can do. And if we feel a little bit unstable or it's getting too much, we stop. We're going to count up our reps and that will be our score. And that score will indicate just how well we're aging. Right, you know what you're doing. Each rise is a rep. We're going to do as many as we can in 30 seconds. I'm going to set a timer for us. Remember, we want good form. It's about strength and form over speed. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see how many we can do. Now, yes, we are really going to go for it. I'm not counting. I'm going to have to do the counting after the video. I'm working my glutes, I'm working my quads, my abs are really working. My heart is racing, so we're halfway. Keep going. Remember, we're not going to be pushing off with anything but our core. And that is why this is so good for us women over 50, building muscle and keeping us independent for as long as possible. That's it, 30 seconds. How did you do? I'm going to have to watch this video. Let's tot up our score and compare notes. So the scores are in. I did 15 repetitions, which according to those Harvard boffins means that I'm actually doing pretty good for my age. Age between 50 to 59, you want to be aiming for 15 repetitions. That's a show and an indicator of strength in your lower body, in your abs, and actually a good indicator for longevity. If you're age 60 to 69, you want to be aiming for around 14 repetitions. If you're 70 to 79, 11. And if you're over 80, you want to be aiming for 8 reps in that sit to rise test. Now remember, if you weren't hitting those markers or your score was a little low, it's not the end of the world. It just is a signaler that you actually perhaps aren't getting the force strength from your lower body that you need in order to stay independent as you age. And it's an easy fix. What we can do is we can start getting out more. You can look at my longevity videos. I have my Japanese walking video and better than 10,000 steps indoor walking video. These are superb for building your strength in your legs, your quads, all over the body, but including your abs too. Now, as you probably noticed, it's Christmas here in my household, and the truth is that most of us are going to be right over there on the couch watching that. So getting up in between the commercial breaks or as often as you dare without disturbing everybody else's movie is really good. So literally rising up is so important. Don't sit for hours and hours. I know it's tempting. We want to pig out on the lovely mince pies and all the puddings. But the truth is, if you get up as often as possible, walk around, do the little squat test, maybe do the sit to rise without even using a chair. This is superb to get you going, to get those muscles building and to help you with your longevity over 50. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I do hope you like my t-shirt. It's the Good Vibes Wellness Club. It's going to be available to purchase soon too. I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye for now.